Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, folks. I'm glad for the early birds that been here.
The city where the predators are hiding. Beach streets, I'm out and proud. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, they sweat now. Set the trap later, bait it's going down fast. You thought you had a secret? Nah, that won't last. Man, that don't make no sense. You think you slick, but you ain't that dense. I got the cops on speed dial, show up real quick. Catching predators, man, you just got flicked. I don't give a fuck, put them all in a cell. Exposed online, now they know you well.
Well, big bad wolf.
Taking down the freaks, catching all the predators, keep the streets clean.
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm coming for the crime, locking them up, no escape this time. Damn, man, it's getting intense. Justice on the move, that don't make no sense. Big bad wolf, call me black by band. California streets where the darkness lightens.
What's up, everybody? What's up to your purple dragon, Tim, Vine, Ben? Probably saying it wrong. Jesse, Cody. Who else we got up in here? Who else we got? Sonyu. We got William. And we got me and quite a few other folks that's not typing in the chat yet, but it's all good. You don't have to type. You can just sit there and watch, listen, try to dox. I kid. Who is that? What up with the end tall? Yeah, I cut my camera on for a little bit, man. I just want to get straight to the business. You know what I'm saying? Wait, why is everything looking a little like it's too high? I don't know. But anywho, man, like y'all see in the title of this right here, bro, we're gonna be talking about, this trafficking situation right here. Gotta try to keep some of the words out of it right now because it's quick in the live. And you know how YouTube be, they be trying to cut shit out. Oops, look at that there. Hopefully they weren't listening. Try to keep the cursing and other hardcore words to YouTube down for like the first 3 to 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we can do like ESPN didn't do, or what they didn't broadcast. We can have a moment of silence, right? But I'm gonna broadcast my moment of silence. I'm not gonna keep it away from the masses of people who want to reunite. So, moment of silence. Well, okay. Anyways, folks, man, what's up with your flirt? Just one came up in here. Jesse, what is going on? But yeah, man, what up with you, Veto? Glad to see you up in here. So, just so I can go ahead and get to the business and possibly can have a little time to drop a link, you know what I'm saying, to talk to a couple people. So, I'm going to go ahead and get to what I wanted to talk about. So, there's this girl by the name of Ruthie Smith, right? From the LA area in Long Beach. Basically, she ended up going missing over a year ago. Over a year ago, she went missing. She has a child of her own, and her family, they've been hardcore trying to find her. You know what I'm saying? They've been trying to find her for the longest. They had some leads to where they went certain places where they actually found a location where she was last seen at, which was over in LA. Let me pull that up for y'all. Off of, well, this is gonna trip you out what streets it was. On Figueroa and 70th Street. And if you know about Figueroa, you know exactly what the hell I'm getting at. Like Figueroa and 70th is where Ruthie Smith was last seen. Now, this area is definitely dangerous, and I'm about sure that a lot of girls out there are definitely being trafficked. Like, why isn't the police doing anything about it? The hell if I know, bro. Because you can literally drive, even when broad daylight, like it is in this picture right here, you can literally still drive over there and still see girls out there butt ass naked running around. Well, they ain't running. They don't have to run. They just sitting there. And asshole naked, basically, bro. Just wait. And dudes pull up to them. What up, Sabotage? What up, Great Divide? What up, Santiago? And dudes still pull up to them, you know, I guess saying how much it's gonna cost. Like what and the police just drive right by. Don't stop them and be like, oh yeah, this is some goddamn suspicious activity. Why you out here butt naked like this, talking to this fool through the window? What's up, Check It, Tana? The police literally allows that shit to. Look at the motel right there. Guarantee you, it's probably about 4 or 5 kids in there being trafficked. You can go up the street some more. Let me see. Any other motherfucking motels around? Look like one out here. Oh, did I pass it? I think I passed it because that motherfucker got a yellow sign. But it's motels all up and down that street. Motels all up and down that street. And it definitely are young girls out there, bro, on the street walking. And I'm not talking about no damn 18, not even 17 walking. You can look at them heifers and can tell that they are at least about, I would say the minimum, bro. Well, no, fuck that. I'm going to say around about 15. 15, 16 out there don't know what they're doing. Thinking whatever money that the pimp is giving them is what they want. Because as you remember, the pimp that I got arrested that thought he was finna pimp out 2 little kids. You think he's the only one out there doing that? He literally telling me everything through text messages as he think he's talking to the little girls. Oh, y'all go out there, you get the money, then you can send me the money on Cash App or go to 7-Eleven, get a green dot, put the money on there and send it to me. Then I make sure I take care of y'all. Get you nice outfits. Or you mean to get them outfits that they gonna have to wear out there in the street so other guys can come up on them? How's that anything, bro? Like, why even want to put women in general out there? Now, I know there's some women who's really willing and they out there doing it on their own. That's their own fucking choice. They are doing that, but they don't have nobody that's, you know, the traffic situation. But I'm bumping my guns a little too much. I done got riled up, man. Let's jump into this video by Ruthie Smith on how she came up missing. And then, too, like I told you, I do have a couple of bones to pick with the family, if I remember hearing everything right from the video. But I'll say that till after this shit, bro. So let's just jump into that.
This is very dangerous. All I can say is to pray, because this woman has lost her daughter into a world that you could be within county lines or you can be already sold across state lines.
Ruthie disappeared on March 3rd, 2022. She was last seen in Los Angeles on Figueroa in 70th Street. Ruthie became a sex worker at the age of 19.
The day before she went missing, my daughter and I and my son, we were at a tattoo shop. Actually, my daughter was I took her to go get a tattoo of her daughter's name. So literally the night before she went missing, I was with my daughter.
So I didn't talk to her that day, but from what I talked to her mom about, she went to get tattoos with her mom. It was a great day. She had actually talked about wanting to get help. And I know she went to Gems Uncovered in Long Beach prior to the day she went missing, and then ended up going to work, and nobody saw her again.
It's running rampant with pimps knowing that SB 357 has now made it legal for the girls to walk and not get a citation and not have to show up in court. And the pimps don't hide their faces anymore.
My daughter wanted to stop doing what she was doing and come home, but she had it in her head that that's what she needed to do because of the life that we live in low income housing. She didn't want to live there no more. She wanted better for her daughter. You know, her mental health state wasn't okay at the time. She wasn't exactly in the right headspace or anything, you know, and I do believe that my daughter was manipulated into situations.
I was for lack of better terms, considered a welfare baby. My mom had a surgery and she went into a coma. And so she was in a coma for a couple months, and rent was due, and the lack of a parent being there with two kids basically running the house. I met a guy and he'd seen the vulnerabilities in me, and I believe it was my 18th birthday. I'm going to take you to a club. It was kind of a setup. There was a girls sitting around a table, putting a bunch of money out, saying, this is what you can earn. And one day he just gave me alcohol and said, come on, let's get out there. You know, you could really pay your mom's rent. You're trained how to walk. You have to walk slow to make it look sexier. You're trained how to talk. You're trained how to sit up, shoulders back, who comes in the room, who you're allowed to have eye contact with, who you're not allowed to have eye contact with. Because I was young, I wasn't allowed on the casino floor, but because they considered me what they called the money bag, they would have put me out on the street. So I was more so in clubs and in private bookings.
Driving around everywhere looking for her, we had maps and we would look at pictures of each motels. We were constantly online. We made fake it girl accounts to stalk people. We were everywhere all the time. We even went to Las Vegas looking for her. We've been to San Diego looking for her. The experiences my family and I have had looking for her are traumatic. My sister, her mother, Catherine's been shot at. We've been in positions we shouldn't have to be in looking for her. Like, I can visualize all the motels in Inglewood and up and down Figueroa.
So getting out, you are likely to return to your trafficker 7 times. It's hard to get out, but it's even harder to stay out, because once you are out, then where do you have to go? Who's going to help you? If you haven't completed middle school, how are you going to get a job, even at Starbucks? You know, how are you going to work on getting your kids back if you have a horrible record and nowhere to live and not a job? Human trafficking is an issue in Long Beach. Human trafficking, I believe, is an issue in a lot of communities, but because Long Beach has a track of itself, which is called the Blade, it is an issue in Long Beach. We also have a lot of hotels or motels that people in the front just look past it. If you go on to PCH and you see all those motels, you know, the Colonial, those places definitely allow things to take place that should not be.
Catherine tried to get the 77th District Police involved. They wouldn't take the police report, so that's why we came back into our home Long Beach area, filed the police report there. I believe it was within the first week, though. It was really hard to file a missing persons report because of her sex work.
There's probably no feeling you can describe when you hold your daughter in your arms for the first time, and just makes your world complete. When I had my son, I had my boy. When I had my daughter, my world was complete. My princess, my queen, my everything. My daughter is my everything.
And then she was not reported as missing.
My everyday is just, answering emails, sending emails out, talking to different organizations, trying to find more help for the victims that are abducted, because there's not a lot of help out there for the victims and the families of the girls that are actually still abducted, still with traffickers, still being abused, still being hurt. There's no resources for them, and they need more resources. So my everyday is trying to find my daughter and trying to find a way to bring more light to the situation, because I need to find my daughter, but I need the world to see that these victims are still out there, and I need for there to be more help.
When I came back, I did not have an identity. I did not, because you are taught everything. You were literally brainwashed on how to walk, on how to talk, when you're allowed to eat and when you're not allowed to eat, what you can eat and what you can't eat, what you're allowed to wear, what you're not allowed to wear. These are things my mom identified, and I think that's where it really started to hurt her, is her knowing what I went through when I came home. I just remember her asking me, "Why do you walk that way?" And I didn't know what she was talking about. And not until she was like, "Mariah, you didn't always walk that way." But in the life you're taught, especially when you have to perform, you drag one foot behind the other. You walk as slow as you can, because it's a sign of being promiscuous and validating your sexiness. And so those things are just embedded in you. So no, you don't have an identity when you get out of life. You really have to relearn who you are. And it takes a lot of shedding what you have learned.
Ruthie Smith! Say her name! 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 Ruthie Smith!
I'm living my biggest fear with her being gone, and I don't know the level of torture they're torturing my child, and I just want them to let her go because she matters. And I really pray for their souls as well, that they have remorse and they can realize that what they're doing is wrong and they can set my child free.
The situation at hand is very sad and it's heartbreaking, but it's happening so much, especially with the different type of traffickers that are out there. I had a Romeo trafficker, so he wooed me, and then but the same Romeo trafficker that was my trafficker was known as a gorilla pimp to the girl sitting next to me who he would beat on. There's different types of trafficking cases, and I read a little bit about what happened to her, and knowing that she was taken straight off of the blade, I believe. That sounds like that's a gorilla pimp. And so as scary as it is, all you can do is have hope and have a community that will pray for you. Because if I didn't receive prayer and have people still praying to get me home, I wouldn't have made it back home. These men aren't men. They aren't. They're nothing but a wolf in sheep clothing. They're nothing what they were taught at a young age as well. Men just don't walk into this lifestyle. A lot of them were groomed into this lifestyle.
If I don't keep doing this and advocating for her, then who is? And who's going to save her? Who's going to bring her back? Who's going to do everything that I have to do to bring her back?
It's like a double-edged sword. My greatest fear is that she is actually still out there being tortured. But then it's like we have to still have hope that she's out there. So then also my other greatest fear is that she's been dead this whole time, and we're just really looking for a body we may never find. So I don't really know. I guess my greatest fear actually, though, is dying and not ever knowing what has happened to her.
Praying and hoping that maybe this one time will give us some type of answers that's different than the others, or some type of updates, but it's usually never that. So it's just hard. So what's going through my mind is usually trying to clear my throat because it's closing up and my chest is caving in and having a lot of anxiety. But then it all goes away when I think about what she's having to endure, what she's having to pay, what she's having to go through to try to fight to get away from this. Or if she is, and I try my hardest not to give up hope, but with 3 years coming, the percentages and the chances are very low, which it hurts a lot.
What women can do to avoid being trafficked is keep aware of your surroundings and stay informed and spread this awareness as you are becoming older and from a girl to a woman, you have to understand that we're not in a world to put each other down. Us women need to stick together and stay strong together. And so spread the awareness, spread the knowledge. If you see a friend that looks like they're in a vulnerable state, or they have a boyfriend that might be doing something wrong, just reach out to them. Don't force them to talk, but let them know that you're here for them, and making sure that the people that you surround yourself with are the people who you want to grow with. One thing I learned in life is you're only the average out of the top 5 people that you hang out with. So if you're going to be hanging out with people who are accustomed to this type of lifestyle, eventually you'll be in that type of lifestyle.
Yes, that's some very strong words. And that's just like all of our grandmas used to tell us, or our moms, be careful who you hang out with. You associate yourself with the wrong people, you end up being like them and all this other extra stuff. That's true shit. That's true shit. Thank you, Cody, for the 5, brother. Appreciate you, man. This is definitely some sad shit. No cap. Now, like I said, I mentioned that I had a bone or something to pick with the family or something like that, but I kind of don't feel that way now. And my only bone with the pick was just about how she was taking her getting tattoos and shit, like all early it seemed like in life. And I don't know, I don't think parents should go that far with, having kids do stuff to their bodies. Like my grandma and them, I couldn't even get an earring or nothing like that till I was 18. They said, bro, you ain't getting nothing done to your body till you get the fuck out of my house. No cap. No cap. But on the human trafficking thing, though, right? I want to know, why isn't a whole lot of states why a lot of states are not strict on how they will sentence and penalize people that actually traffic kids or women people in general? Only state that really put their foot down is Alabama. Alabama is the only state that has the harshest sentences for human trafficking people, bro. Like, if you get caught, nigga, they ain't playing no games. If you got a minor, that's straight life. Why can't a lot of states just put that into law? Is that inhumane to tell somebody that could potentially start trafficking somebody else, if you attempt to do this shit, you going to jail for life? Is that more inhumane than them to be able to go ahead and just traffic somebody, fuck up the rest of their life? Yeah, South Carolina don't play, but Alabama got the strictest sentences for people that traffic humans. Well, minors, I should say. So I want all states, bro, to get on that accord, because that shouldn't even be nothing to think about. That shouldn't be none that they should have to think about. So to bring some more information about Ruthie here. So when I first got on, I said she was missing for a year, but it was 2 years now, going on 3, if we get to December again. And what was a little sad too was just how the sister, or was it the mom, who was up there saying like she would, feel bad, or she don't know if they actually still looking for somebody that's alive, or if old girl is unalived already. And I saw somebody put that in the chat, like, what if, hopefully she's still alive. But the way that these pimp dudes are out there and shit and brainwashing these girls, she might feel that, I don't need my family no more. And they said she was battling some kind of mental issues and stuff. So if she already have mental issues, her mind is easily persuaded, I'm sure. PT. Now I did not see it, but bro, I'm like in the middle of a whole conversation. You on a whole nother subject, bro. We ain't talking nothing about no other catch video right now. But no, I did not see it. I mean, just you say that pedals get 5 years. Well, that just depends where they at. Now, much love to you, PT. You know, I don't mean no disrespect or hope you didn't take it that way, but you know, I'm like literally in the middle of a conversation. Appreciate you though, brother. But you know I'm gonna end up seeing it because I do watch Alex. But 5 years is not given to all predators, though. I told y'all what happened to the officer I got arrested, last week? He went to jail for 53 minutes. 53 minutes. And I saw people in the comments already when I posted the clip. They was like, yeah, watch his cop buddies going to let him off. And that's pretty much what they did. They just took him there, fingerprinted him, said, bro, just give him time to leave the park so you can go back there in peace. And the other, like some of the predators that I did get sent to prison, they got, 3 years the most? You know what I'm saying? Then the pimp dude, since we're talking about trafficking and how obviously this is a major issue, the pimp guy that I had got arrested, that was attempting to get ready to traffic basically 2 minors. 2. They give him, what was that, 60 some days, 69 days?
Ooh.
The pimp dude.
Yeah.
69 days in jail. So he gets out. He's supposed to get out this month. On the 25th, I believe it is. How is that? And he already had former charges for pimping.
He was on parole for it. 25.
And also that I did want to mention in that video, or from that video, when they brought up the hotels in Long Beach, they brought up the goddamn Colonial one right there on PCH. I don't know if any of y'all ever, go by there, but for sure, that hotel is for trafficking, bro. Like, I actually caught a predator there before. Caught a predator there. Police showed up, saw me at the door talking to him, and left. Didn't even make contact with him or nothing. Then after they left, the pred tried to walk off and shit, because he knew the police was coming that way. He thought they were still coming. We out there in front of the hotel in the middle of the street talking. Police just drive right on by. Didn't even do nothing to him. So y'all say, you know what? Fuck this shit, bro. I'm gonna let your ass go too, cause I'll be gonna whoop your ass out here, bro. The owners definitely know what's going on, especially at that hotel. I know the motherfuckers know. People, they not only just trafficking people there. I mean, people there doing drugs, selling people. I mean, shit, all kinds of stuff is going on there. And then what I also wanted to bring up, which kind of has something to do with this, with the Ruthie situation, because where is that goddamn thing at? Oh, I actually emailed it to myself now. But I remember before somebody hit me up on my old Instagram account before it got took down. And they was basically they was telling me that it's a trucking company in Long Beach, right? They said it's a trucking company in Long Beach and it's ran by a female, which it's like a cover up. But they were saying like, yeah, they basically be trapped. She gets the girls and basically they trafficking girls from there. Somebody on Instagram hit me up and told me that, right? So sometimes, you don't know what to pay attention to, especially in the inbox on Instagram. So like they sent me some shit and then I looked it up myself and then it started adding, it was going together with what they said. I'm like, oh, okay, they do know who the fuck this person was. But I still didn't pay fully attention to it. I did find out at the time where the trucking company was, and my plan was to try to go there and act like I was going to apply for a job and just try to, look around and see what's really going on, how they run it and all that extra shit and ask some, out the wall questions. So I fucked around and played that off. I forgot because, I be having so much other stuff I'm already dealing with. And most times people sending you shit in your inbox, they just trying to expose somebody that they mad at. And I don't do that. So I got to working back on my creeps. And then next thing I know, a couple months go by, a lady that I don't know the damn lady, but I see her all the time. She fucking would like skate by. She looked like she on drugs too, no cap. But she fucked around and found my page. And then she would say, oh, I see what you do about like saving the kids. I want to know if you can help me with my daughter now. So she got to talk about her daughter is basically being brainwashed by some girl here in Long Beach, some older woman, she said. She says an older woman that's brainwashing her and keep getting her to go to LA with her to like go out there pretty much prostituting. And she said, but my daughter won't listen to me and she always running away. And I'm just like, well, if you know all of this, like, why the hell are you telling me? Tell the police. That's one thing. Like, tell the goddamn police why you telling me. But every time when I tell them to tell the police, they come with like, oh, well, we already tried. The police saying there's nothing that they can do. And I'm pretty sure because they see my video and then they see these dudes getting locked up and shit like that right there on the scene. So that's probably what they want me to do. But it's hard to do it that way. It's totally different because they actually have somebody right there in their face that they know is young and not fucking with them. So, and then they doing the little tricky shit that they do. Like old girl mentioned, it's like quite a few types of different pimps. A Romeo, what she said, a Romeo trafficker, one that obviously act like they real cool with you. They got you. And then it's the gorilla pimp, the one that obviously be beating on the girls. But this was the lady, and this lady was also on the website of that company that I had looked up for that person. Oh, y'all probably can't see it. Shit, excuse me. But I ended up finding that shit. I looked the picture up. I searched through all my fucking pictures and videos through my phone before I came live. That's what kind of took me a little extra time because I was like, I need to find that one when the lady sent me the picture. And then I looked it up online and found the same one of the girl. And she looked exactly the same like from the other picture that they sent. But I'm just like, bro, I kind of wished I wouldn't have slept on it because who knows? Could have possibly found this girl, Ruthie, could have possibly found her and saved many other girls. Who knows? And that's only if that's true, though. Yeah, I think what they doing, they taking a lot of the girls now, out of Long Beach to like Arizona, because Arizona is a real hot spot for where they trafficking girls and shit. New Mexico, all that other stuff that's close to the border. About what not TJ, Tucson, Phoenix, hot areas where they are definitely trafficking girls at. And I think that's where they like Ruthie may not be out here in California still. I'm about sure they probably got her out in one of those states. I know the family said that they, been in Vegas. I'm not sure if I recall them saying that they've been to Arizona, but they should definitely check out there. I'm pretty sure probably Philadelphia got some areas like, every area, every state pretty much got an area like that, but ain't none like Figueroa though. Figueroa is a whole nother fucking level to me, man. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Riding around talking to hookers. It's crazy, bro. Appreciate that, Jamie or Jaime, however you pronounce it. Appreciate that. You said tweaker hunters do that sometimes too. Yeah, man. But we gotta do some, more for these damn traffickers, bro. We gotta get on like Alabama level. We gotta get on Alabama level. So Santiago said, you definitely know what Figueroa is like, bro. I don't know how the hell you even survive out there. I don't know how anybody can survive out there, bro. I don't know how anybody can survive out there. I went out there to catch a creep, mind you. This nigga lived right there by the stroll, and he decided to try to mess with kids. You got willing girls, women, just for a couple dollars, of course, to do something with, but you online trying to get a damn kid. I'm surprised Lizard Hunter didn't get shot at, because you see that these girls that was looking for Ruthie, they said they done got shot at, all kinds of shit just for looking for her. And I'm pretty sure like the pimp niggas like, oh, y'all not finna come over here and making my spot hot. My girl gotta go make 2-3 racks right now, and I'm gonna give her $10. Yeah, I missed that. Thank you, Great Divide. Appreciate you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I gotta be on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in this shit for just, kicks and giggles and shit, man. I take this shit serious. The kids are the future, man. We can't have no goddamn kids worrying, always scared of being harmed and shit like that. We can't be having kids scared to go online thinking people trying to trick them and sugar them up, want to give them stuff that they don't deserve. Goddamn fire truck. So they want to go behind their parents' back and be like, oh, well, fuck it, man. Maybe if I just get this from, I'm going to make up a name, Henry, and get this from Henry. Like, Henry won't hurt me. Henry will bring me home. Like, that's why I say parents just need to be more nosy in they goddamn kids. Like, I don't give a fuck if the kid get mad because you being nosy. You trying to keep them safe and keep them away from other mother lovers that can brainwash them. Because it seems like once they get brainwashed, bro, it's over with. It's over with. They listening to these other motherfuckers and they getting what they getting and shit like that. It's over with. There's been quite a few parents on Instagram. One dude hit me up like 2 weeks ago, and he was telling me about how he went through his daughter's phone and saw that she actually was talking to some grown ass man and was taking pictures for him. He was like alleged like a photographer, and that's kind of how it starts, right? You know what I'm saying, with a lot of these cases. But she never told him, but luckily he caught it in time and actually saw the picture. He said none of the pictures was like her half naked and nothing like that, but he never asked for no consent from the parents, none of that kind of shit. So I was like, yeah, that was a little weird situation though, for sure. And that he's texting the girl, versus just talking to her on the social media. So he was trying to get me to, you know, like, try to, I guess, figure out if dude was gonna be on some creep shit, but he had already cussed dude out. He had already cussed dude out and was calling him like a weirdo for texting the girl and not talking to the parents. I'm like, yeah, bro, he ain't gonna talk to me now, bro. Especially after that shit. He ain't finna talk to no other kids no time soon. I appreciate that, Cody, man. Appreciate that, bro. I'm telling you, man, I got 3. And when I had my first, bro, that took me out the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be out clubbing and all that other stupid shit, thinking I was living a life. You know what I'm saying? Running the streets, bro. Thought I was living a life. But you have kids, and you know what I'm saying? If you really care about them and you want to be a, you know, a positive role model for them, you end up leaving that shit alone. You end up leaving that shit alone. JJ False. Watch all your great catches. Who's your favorite catcher other than yourself? Who is my other guy? I like Tommy, man. I like Tommy. Shit, really? I mean, I've been really just watching Tommy and fucking what's the other dude name? Well, yeah, I've been watching Alex though. But I kind of been stopped watching his. They be so goddamn long, bro. And then like, yeah, I haven't really watched that much Alex. Like, I'll just dive in. Like, he been having premieres lately on YouTube, so I've been tuning into those a little bit. But as far as like it's mainly like Tommy because he always go live. Who else I watch? I know I'll be watching somebody else.
What girls?
Well, they just do calls. I mean, I do go on there when they do. They haven't. I don't think they did calls in a minute.
The couple that is part of Tommy's.
Oh yeah, the the West Virginia CPP girls. I watched them. I used to watch the other dude from Canada. Who else are you? I mean, shit. I mean, I watched PvP lately too because he finally been posting videos back on YouTube. But PC Unit. Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, I'm watching a little bit of him too, man. I'm just, I'm like big brother mad at him. I like him, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just big brother mad at him, man. From when he was first on YouTube, I'm just mad at the fact of how he decided to stop. He quit his job in school or some shit like that just to do catches. And I was all like, oh, no, bro, what you doing? You can't do that. And then literally a little bit after that, fucking YouTube got on their little rag and then took his channel. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling these dudes, you can't make catch in your life, bro. So I was, you know, I'm big brother mad at him for making that move. But I do like how he gets down. He's not like rude with these people. He's not trying to fight them. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I do give him props on that for sure. Damn, what's going on? Shit, I'm sorry to hear that for sure. Damn. That's a very sad thing that had happened, bro. Yeah, he got it. Well, it's not his old channel though. He got the PC Unit channel, right? What the hell Dre up at that map, bro? What Dre drop somewhere? Damn, this shit must be way up there. Fuck all that. Oh, he got his old channel back? How the fuck he get his old channel back? That shit was gone for like over a year, wasn't it? Maybe I should try to log into one of my old ass accounts then and see if they gave me that back. I know they were still trying to fucking charge me for premium. Yeah, he had quit school, but this was not recent though. This was a while ago. Cody said PvP act stupid. I mean, shit, he be going off on the goddamn polices, man. But shit, niggas gonna end up learning like that's the way to not get them to show up on your catches. They gonna take their time, even though they may show up. They still got a job to do for sure. But them motherfuckers gonna take their time. Hold on. What day did I catch that food in fucking Modesto? It wasn't that long ago though, right? What month was that?
Oh, last month. Last month? Yeah, no. It was November.
Oh, okay.
That was before Thanksgiving.
Oh, never mind. You got it. Whoa, man. So back into this chat with the orange hat. Oh yeah, Eskimo. Man, that dude was nasty as hell. Yeah, that dude was nasty as hell, bro. But what was crazy was the law wasn't even strict on that dude, even with previous charges. They literally like gave him a slap. What's up with your Shelly Shells? What up, Dark Star? Brighten up in here, Connie up in here. Fucking Israel, bro. What's going on with you? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Crazy as fuck, right? Almost as crazy as the police letting the motherfucking cop that I got arrested go in 53 minutes. I'm not gonna never forget that shit. I think that's about the fastest time somebody done got out of jail, bro. Probably, I don't think celebrities get out that fast. I think they at least sit in that motherfucker about 3 hours. Like, is that even enough time to go through, like, getting your fingers ran with all that oil and shit, and then taking your pictures side to side and sitting down till they run your shit, make sure you ain't got warrants nowhere else? Oh man, did you see the whole video, Ella? Yeah, we had went through the whole video at the beginning of this live. Oh, plug my charger. My shit dying. Motherfucker left. I like, ah. Yeah, we definitely showed to each other. You got out of an hour for a paid fine? Well, that's still longer than 53 minutes. Shit. Yeah, we definitely always have a good ass time up in this chat, bro. Even when y'all try to get me drunk as fuck that night on New Year's, you know what I'm saying? It's always a good time up in here. Why do we have predators? Shit, bro, because we got some sick human beings in the motherfucking world. I just posted on Instagram. Oh, Vitali, let's not even talk about that motherfucker. And that right there should tell you what we think about him. Sad said they had a warrant for 8 years. What the fuck? That shit should have been suspended. He is a fake catcher, bro. I mean, he ain't doing this shit for nothing real. He just doing it for the little whatever money he get. I think some of the people he be having on there be fake too, but I don't know for sure. That's crazy insane, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna show y'all on Instagram real fast this creep that I called a while ago. I think I probably already told y'all or showed y'all. Sadly, it's no long video or nothing like that. It's a pretty quick clip. But this dude is the one that actually murked himself. He got exposed for having actors. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to look into that, Eskimo. I'm gonna have to look into that to have Vitali. Well, I'm gonna have to look it up myself. I know I had one saved one day I wanted to bring on here and talk about. It's when he was trying to tell some dude to cut his hair or some shit. He's like, oh yeah, you either gonna cut your hair or you gonna or we're gonna call the cops or something like that. And then he was going off on his team because I guess I don't know, he was yelling at them fools. And people in the comments were like, oh, how could they still work for him and deal with that kind of behavior? He's coked up, his big ass nose, bro. I thought us black folks had big noses. That nigga nose, god damn, he got like 5 noses. Sheesh. Talking about bowling balls. Hell no. Well, that nigga, he got that, he got that Mia Khalifa nose. Oh shit! All right, Bright, much love, brother. Oh shit! I'm asleep, bro. I'm asleep. Oh shit! Peace out, Brighton. See, Cody said that. Let me see. Yeah, so this dude right here is the one that. Oh yeah. Oh, you see it on my Instagram, Kelly. Smelly. So this dude, Tom, we're gonna call him Tom Kelly. So Tom Kelly is the creep that I call. What number was he though? Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna call him 69 for the number on his legs. We're gonna call him 69 for the number on his legs. So he is the one that offed himself. I hope y'all know what that means. Offed himself. You know what I'm saying? So I found out that he ended up doing that while I was on a whole nother catch. Like his neighbor ended up telling me. But let me just play y'all his little clip real quick. I mean, it's short. I wish I had the long one. Oh, what is the kid to his house to get up. The fuck? But I'm weird? You crazy, bro? This nigga invited a kid to his house to get up. The fuck? But I'm weird? You crazy, bro? I can't hear what you said. I think it might be on my Rumble, man. It looks like the penguin. Let me see. I don't know. Cause I think, I definitely didn't put that motherfucker on YouTube because the police came late than the motherfucker. I think I did still have it on here. Let me go all the way back. Motherfucking Tom took himself out. Okay, I don't want to wait for it now. Shit. All right, so let me see. Let's see. Okay, daytime. Come on, Tom. Okay, I might have put this nigga video back up soon. Shit, if he ain't checked in a minute. Ex drug head. Who the hell is that? Oh, that's the fool that took off. Subway, the Army dude, Hollywood dude. God damn, the Disneyland dude, the first Disneyland. Who the fuck is Tom at? It's this fool. Bruh. Give me a second, y'all. I'm up here. Well, while I'm looking for that, where my goddamn phone go? Put myself on mute too. Looks like I found that motherfucker, bruh. Man, Son, you didn't even put the dance emoji in there when I was playing it. That's fucked up. So y'all want to check out a little bit of Tom video? Good night, William. Oh, I forgot I was texting this other motherfucker, bro. Peace out, brother. Yeah, this is, I forgot what number he was. I don't think I had a number on this motherfucker, bro. But let me check a little bit of time out. Finally, son, you finally. Oh shit.
I'm here. I mean, Mr. Tom, how you doing? Tom, where you going, bro? Tom, you told me to come over. I'm here. I mean, I'm not 15, but I still, you know, I'm here. Here, come on, Tom. 69 on the legs too? Oh, you freaky.
Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
I just want to have an easy conversation, Tom. We don't have to get everybody involved. We don't have to get the police involved. I just want an easy conversation. Mick Foley, how you doing?
Stop making fun of me.
You don't have nothing to say? So where we going? We going back to the house? You want to suck still? You know you're wrong, right? Inviting over minors for sex? It's all right, Tom. Thanks for the invite. So you really don't have anything to say for yourself? I mean, Jesus, at least stand up for yourself and say you didn't mean it. You going back to your house or what? I mean, we just gonna keep going in circles and letting everybody know what you're doing? I mean, I know I don't look 15. You're not interested no more? What happened? Watch out, man. That guy behind you likes kids.
Excuse me?
I'm the weirdo, but you invited a minor for sex.
He got that rhino strut going.
Just so you know, everything's getting turned into the police. Woo! We going on a mission today, ain't we? Do I look the same from the other night? Is that your house, Tom? It doesn't lock. They under construction. Yeah, we can't hurt them though. We can't hurt them though. Come on, Tom. I told you all you had to do was sit there and talk. Now you're getting everybody in your business. You don't know who I am. I have all the messages. How you think I came to your house? You invited me. I'm harassing you. Call the police. If I'm harassing you, call the police. And I will show them all the messages you sent me because you thought I was 15. You thought I was 15. Yeah, he invited a little kid to get stuff right now and the other night. You better stop and talk, Tom. I don't even know his name. I got his picture. I didn't even have. This one? Fuck you, go. Hey, you see a guy back here with a beard? You see a guy back here with a beard?
Low-key lost his ass because people were stopping me talking and shit.
Oh, there you go. How you doing? Gotcha, bitch. You might as well just come out and just have a conversation, Tom. Easy as 1, 2, 3, ABC. Dude, you're not gonna go nowhere, Tom. You talk to me, I can just leave. All you gotta do is just talk and I'll leave. You getting everybody in your business. You got all this room over here. Call the police then. If I'm harassing you, just call the police. You all over everybody else. Welcome home, Tom.
Look familiar? Just like home, ain't it? Look, just like home.
Welcome home. Go ahead, call the police, Tom. I'm harassing you. I know what number you was going into already. Number 5. Just go ahead. Gotcha, bitch. And you know everybody, huh? Sorry, Tom. Gonna incriminate yourself, but the messages to a minor is already enough. Call the police. I'm harassing you. This guy invited over a 15-year-old boy for sex. I got messages to prove it. This guy invited over a 15-year-old boy for sex. Got your ass this time. 15-year-old boy for sex. He invited a 15-year-old boy to his house for sex. Yeah, he invited a 15-year-old boy to his house for sex. Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay then. So whatever he tried to tell you, why you walking behind him? I don't know. Don't worry about where he's going. Are you in this with him? Okay then, stay over there. Don't come behind me.
Don't come behind me, bro.
When you gonna bro? That's what you said in the message. I don't think you want to go that way. Them dudes over there pretty mad at you, bro. And I might have to cut the camera off for that one. I don't think you want to go that way, Tom. Tom, you better. I'm trying to help you out, bro. That dude right there is pretty mad at you, Tom. This guy invited over a 15-year-old boy for sex. Homeless guy harassing him, but he would not call the police. Somebody call the police. Call the police.
Straight right now.
I'm harassing you, Tom? This guy invited over a 15-year-old boy for sex. I told you, Tom, all you had to do was have a conversation.
All you have to do is have a conversation, Tom. All you have to do is have a conversation, Tom. Really? How do I know where you live, Tom? Tom, you passing your house again. You passing your house again, Tom. You make everybody be in your business. Then why won't you stop to call the police if I'm harassing you, Tom? No, this not his house. You remember the number this time? Oh, your buddy told you the code that time when you was over there? Your buddy told you the code? Almost. Try again. Dum, 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 dum. One more time. There you go. Have a good one, Tom. I'll be at number 5. Bye, Tom. This guy invited over a 15-year-old boy for sex. This ass nigga. Bro, so anyways, folks, that motherfucker right there was the one that offed themselves. He is the one that took himself out, bro. So the police that you saw, the police didn't show up that day. They literally came like 5 minutes after he went into that old boy house right there and was talking to me out there in the corner and shit. And they came the night before, because the night before it was like, I think midnight, he had invited me over there as the kid then. But he was trying to be sneaky about it, and he was trying not to come out of the gate. I saw him at the gate, so I'm like, damn, how can I approach? You know what I'm saying? But he was not coming out of the gate. So when I tried to walk over there, then he walked back upstairs. And that's how I ended up seeing what apartment he was in. I remembered it from that night. So the police ended up showing up. And that night, the first night, the police showed up. And we literally right there where he could still see all the police activity going on. So I'm like, bro, this nigga, he ain't gonna meet nobody. He ain't gonna come out no more. You feel me? And when, excuse me, after the whole thing, the next day, he ended up texting the decoy. And then I was all like, yeah, I said, I don't want to talk to you no more. You flaked on me, man. I said, I almost got caught by the police last night. They was harassing some homeless dude with like crazy hair. And he went with it. He went with the story. He's like, oh, yeah, I saw that. He said, it was some guy outside screaming last night, too. He was like, and then the police was out there with him. I said, yeah, they was trying to talk to me because, you know, I'm underage and I'm not supposed to be outside that late. And I was like, so how I know you're not going to be flaking on me again? So this fool ended up meeting me the next day. And that's why I was all like, what's up, Tom? I'm here. But that's exactly how I knew what apartment number his ass was going to be going into. But he ain't in that motherfucking apartment now. So Tom couldn't handle the heat, man, because I guess his clip, when I reposted it again on Instagram, it went viral. Then a lot of people that in his neighborhood and all that, his neighbors and shit knew more from that day, obviously. And he couldn't handle the heat, so he went to go get more heat, I guess you can call it. Because he even had told me, I don't know if it's true or not, but according to his messages, he said that he had already messed around with kids that was around 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Had already done it. So just because like mine was a decoy account as a young kid, that still don't take from that this nigga actually had already, allegedly, from his words, you know, had already messed with other kids. Like real kids at that. Not more heat. Man. Woo. No Molly for me. No Molly for me. Let me see which one is profile. I lied to this fool. I got 2 different pictures on the profile and shit. And I tell him Cause they be like, oh, how did you verify your profile there? I'm like, well, shit, if you can see, it's 2 different pictures on there, bruh. The one that looks a little older is my friend, and I'm the other picture. That's how we getting these fools now. This Friday's coming up, nigga. That's a long ass time from now. Oh no, not glasses. Send this fool another picture real quick. Shut his ass up. Before he even asked for it. Man, what motherfucking picture at, man? I'm not sending this one shit. Yeah, he definitely knew he was done, money. He knew he was done. And I mean, I don't know what kind of threats he was getting. You know what I'm saying? But that he bought all that heat on his own. You know what I mean? Bought all that heat on his own, man. I thought there was something else on here I wanted to go over. I see a lot of people been talking about that fog though. You know what I'm saying? After I had bought that shit up. And what's funny is also since I did just bring that up, why in my area they released a warning, like air quality warning, and that it had what they said, like some kind of like particles or some shit in the damn air. They released that for my area out here, bro, and we was having all that fog. Now all of a sudden, since I ain't seen no fog today. I ain't seen no fog today. Is it done?
It's actually a pretty nice day.
Yeah, it was cool. It was kind of getting a little warm to me. I don't want that shit yet. Oh yeah, I do want to talk about this crazy ass story. This is weird. Think about people as dumb as hell. This shit is crazy. Check this out, y'all.
Well, you may have seen those self-driving Waymo cars around town. Most make it to their destination with no problem, but not this morning when LAPD arrested a man who tried to hijack one of the vehicles. And it's not the first time. KCAL's Gio and Signaris live now in downtown LA with more. Gio?
Juan, good evening to you. Just behind us at this intersection is where that latest incident happened. Waymo telling us tonight that things were actually wrapped up pretty swiftly and that safety is paramount to them as a company. But with this evolving and growing technology, it's something that experts say is worth keeping an eye on if you're a writer. Video from early Thursday morning shows LAPD officers approaching a Waymo vehicle while a man is sitting in the front seat. According to the LAPD, at around 12:30 a.m., police responded near the intersection of 5th and Hill Streets after an unidentified man who appeared to be intoxicated allegedly tried to drive away in the car. A spokesperson for Waymo tells us while that man was interfering with the car, a rider nearby unlocked the vehicle with their phone to start their trip. The unidentified man then got into the driver's seat, leading the original rider to cancel their trip and leave the scene. Waymo says at this point, the individual refused requests to leave the vehicle, resulting in the company calling police.
So there may be a lesson to be learned here that just like when you walk up to an ATM, you look around you a little bit.
John Horst is a cybersecurity expert, and he argues that this evolving technology around self-driving vehicles is something users should have a healthy skepticism about. In addition to this morning's incident, earlier this year, a man was arrested on suspicion of trying to steal one of the driverless vehicles in downtown LA.
We just need to understand that that car is being driven as a result of the code that was written by somebody, in some building somewhere. And we have to understand that there are risks there and ask ourselves whether we're willing to assume those risks.
In a statement tonight, Waymo saying, quote, over the 5 million fully autonomous trips Waymo has provided, there have only been a handful of instances in which a rider or another unauthorized individual entered the driver's seat in an attempt to operate it. Other examples of frightening situations include a mob surrounding a Waymo vehicle in San Francisco while it's being vandalized. In another, a passenger inside while someone is trying to rip off the door from the outside.
Can you drive away?
And while multiple safety outlets are in place by the company, experts suggest there are certain risks companies can't code for, meaning it's something everyone should keep in mind.
Now, somebody jumps in the driver's seat. The car can say, "Oh, nobody's supposed to be in the driver's seat. I'm turning myself off." But somebody jumps into the back seat next to you and holds you hostage. You can't code for that.
Waymo added that their vehicles are, and quote, designed so that authorized individuals, or rather unauthorized individuals, cannot disengage the automated driving system and manually operate the vehicles. They also point out that their rider support system can get in touch with law enforcement if any situation warrants it.
Cut that bitch off, bruh. For one, I wouldn't even get in one of these motherfucking cars that ain't got nobody driving. I don't trust that shit. How the fuck can you trust? I don't trust people driving me. Like, why the fuck would I trust, nigga, a robot to drive me around, or a code to drive me around? This nigga said the car is coded to make sure it follows a certain path, and when somebody jumps in and make it go another way, the car knows to shut off. Nigga, I don't want to deal with that shit. What about the one when dude was up there, the dude trying to rip the door off? For what? For one, the car made that nigga that mad. He up there trying to jank that goddamn door off the car. And nobody's driving but dude in the back seat to can you drive off, please? Nigga, who you talking to? Who you talking to? This car programmed, nigga, to go to certain miles per hour, nigga, and I don't think it's made to know when the door is getting yanked on. Now, if you got somebody really driving that motherfucker, they know to snatch off or run over who the fuck is trying to do something like that. Oh, having a self-driving car? Hell nah, fuck that. That's just probably because you don't trust the driving. Not for moi. Oh, hell no. No, bro. I'm not trusting that shit. I'm not trusting that shit, bro. I trust my own driving skills. Nigga, this shit up there got that little thing turning. And then you got to worry about people like this bum that jumped in the damn thing trying to steal it. Like, if they can just, how the fuck, if they said that the people that is supposed to be getting picked up, if they have to unlock it with their phone, how the fuck did he get in the car? If I know he ain't had no phone to get in there, did he?
Because what they unlocked all the doors.
But they wasn't there yet, right?
But it tells you it's getting to you, so you push unlock, so when it gets it to you, you can get into the car.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. And then you saw his haircut, you know he was a bum out of the way his hair was. Niggas like, yeah, we're gonna type this code in and to take this nigga to Las Vegas. Take this nigga back to Africa. You ain't gonna see if you can make it there and shit, like without getting yanked out by a goddamn gorilla or some shit. So whatever. Oh shit. I'm stupid, bro. Look. What the hell? What's wrong with them damn dogs? Oh shit. I'm asleep, man. But yeah, folks, man. That is gonna be my time live tonight, though. I ain't gonna cap. Excuse me. I gotta get back to some more decoy and shit like that. Got quite few good ones on the hook. I got a couple of Snapchat creeps. Then I got 3 Snapchat creeps I'm working on right now. I got 2 on fucking Facebook. Then I got 2 now. Well, really, yeah, still 2 messaging on text wise. So 1, 2, 3 texting. 3 texting, 3 Snapchat, and then 2 on Facebook. Fedbook. Yeah. Well, they all not getting attention at the same time. Yeah, so I know when to be like, oh yeah, nigga, my grandma home tonight, so I don't want her to see me texting and be like who I'm talking to. So if you don't want to go to jail, motherfucker, stop. Oh shit, like the new Disneyland. I got another Disneyland motherfucker I'm about to get, bro. So man, Disneyland don't like that you catching people from there though. Remember when I caught the other dude there and then them niggas was trying to get mad at me. Don't talk to no people when you're going outside. Please, we don't need no attention here. Like, nigga, don't tell me what to do when I leave. Now you gonna make me tell people just because you telling me not to. The fuck? You are very welcome, Ella. You are very welcome. Appreciate you also, Cody, man. I love the company you give, brother. But yeah, folks, like I was saying though, I am gonna hop off of here. And if y'all do want to cop some other fucking some merch, like I was mentioning earlier, I do got some new stuff on the goddamn merch list. Got a new sweater design, cup, coffee cup, socks. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to, walk. You don't want to put your feet in some shoes and you have your feet sweating and funky and shit, right? So get you some, Big Bad Wolf socks at a online store near you. I'm fucking with y'all. But yeah, man, have a good night, folks. I will see y'all soon. Till next time. Peace.